pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler. This is Brett Dolph.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives. Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to episode 106 of Beer Bros and BS. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
I'm Tony.
JJ, the Metal Chef.
Alex, the King of Alapado.
Isa.
Jose.
So, guys, this is end of the year.
We made it.
2018 year in review, guys. How's your 2018?
Good riddance.
What? No, this year was awesome. This is one of my favorite years ever.
Yeah, no, practically not as many people died that were famous. As
What do you mean? Stan Lee died? That was a big one, a big loss for the year.
Well, we'll get into that. What beer are we going to be drinking tonight?
All right, we're going to be drinking from the Bruery, Girl Grey. Sounds like the AFI song. Field of Kings by Jonathan Wakefield and Mostra Coffee.
And
King's Brewing Company. Oh, I get it. Craft beer fit for royalty. Ha, ah, ha, ha. Decadent Ales.
That's the brewery.
That's the brewery. What's the name of the beer there, brother?
Orange Cream Pop.
Very good.
Orange.
Nothing rhymes with orange.
Sounds like a Ramon song. Orange cream pop.
The original county. Bourbon. Goose Island 2018.
Jose's in rare form.
Criminal Commission by Cigar City.
Reach for it.
And Resting Brunch Face.
Also by...
This is by Briller Weiss with cocoa nibs and hazelnut.
That is not the name of the brewery.
Ariel Katrina?
Nope, incorrect. Try again. It's on the front. It's on the front
That's
of the
the
can.
artist. Gingerbread Coffee.
It's at the bottom of the can, dude.
And Cuisine, and it's by Hidden Springs.
Very good.
So the first beer we're going to drink tonight is called Girl Grey by the Bruery. It is an ale brewed with lactose and almond with Earl Grey tea added, natural flavor. It's coming in at a nice 8.5%. What do you guys think of it?
Well, 8.5, huh? It's very tea.
It's an interesting beer.
Yeah, it's like tea, but if they sweetened it with honey. So I get that
Chamonix.
sweetie. Yeah.
What?
Chamonix.
What's Chamonix?
I think he means manzanilla.
Manzanilla.
And for those who don't speak Spanish?
Tilo.
And for those who don't speak whatever the fuck that was.
It's a white plant. A flower like, I think it's called chamonix.
Wait, you mean it's not a daisy? I thought it was just a daisy.
Okay. So before we go any further, do we think he's joking or is that's really
No.
Tony? Please correct him.
Yeah, so there's a type of tea called chamomile. Camel meal?
Chamomile, yeah. Yes, it's the food that camels eat.
It's got two humps.
Chamomile.
Well, you know, listeners, you know what I meant.
Probably not.
No,
Chamomile. It's a tea, I believe it's French. It's pronounced chamomile. Chamomile.
This is what happens when Issa sits next to Jose. Fucking loses
Powers
out of the power
combined.
of speech.
Oh, no. But I'm sure you didn't know how to pronounce it, JJ. So don't start shit.
Chamomile. Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Chamomile.
You're still saying it wrong. It's not chamomile.
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 It's a combo at Arby's.
It's a chamomile.
That's how they order it at Arby's down here. Wait, let me get chamomile.
Oye, tú lo cogiste en puli.
Except Dave clearly stated it was Earl Grey tea. So, no chamomile.
Yeah, so
there's none of that in this.
Anyway,
It's very interesting. I like it.
if you
usually,
like Earl Grey,
Earl Grey, I believe, has like bergamot and things like that.
Pokemon?
So let me ask you guys, would you rather have immortality, but you kill everything living within a 10-foot radius? Or you have 10 years to live, but everything else in your life is exactly how you want it?
the second one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to be close to my child or my wife ever again.
How things have changed.
Plus,
First, Jose was the first. Like, oh, yeah, I'll die. Until death do his part.
He's like, I'll take 10 years.
yeah, but also, on a previous episode, I described why immortality is one of the worst powers you could choose for yourself.
Best in year of episode. Yeah. Listen to that episode to find out.
Yeah. So yeah, I go with the 10 perfect years or whatever.
Fuck that. I live forever. I can still touch myself. I can't kill my own dick, so with my hand. So
We never said that.
The masturbating immortal.
exactly.
Okay, so let me ask you guys, would you rather every time someone dies that you know, you gain 100 years of life? Or every time someone you know laughs, you live 6 months? You lose 6 months of life.
Oh shit! I would already be dead.
Yeah, we got so many listeners that are our friends.
Yeah. I'll take option
All
A.
4 of you.
Yeah, A.
Yeah, so
Get
basically,
100 years every time somebody dies? Do I have to take it? Is it
Yes.
optional?
It just happens.
Oh, man.
So
you'll
there
be
is
the last
1,
one
2,
to die.
3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah, but you will die
If
eventually.
die.
If you know somebody. People are secluded.
How do you, how much of a know them online? Does that count?
Say that again.
Somebody you know online?
Would we agree that if you know someone online, you know that person? Or
Are we talking about knowing in the biblical sense?
yeah,
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. Because
would that make a difference?
It would, yeah.
It would,
It'd be a
yeah.
lot fewer.
so then every Tinder date that you fucked would be like, oh, that's plus 100 right there.
Wait, how many Tinder dates are you killing, Jose?
Well, they're gonna die eventually.
The Tinder
Who's on
killer.
a mission to be immortal?
Choke on this. That's fucked up.
Would you rather receive a free $2 million helicopter for life, gas is paid for, maintenance paid for, pilot paid for, and you can't sell it or you can't use it to make money? It just take you wherever you want to go, or just receive $400,000 in cash.
Yeah,
Helicopter.
I'd take the
Helicopter for sure.
So the 400,000 is a one-time thing. The helicopter.
For
Fly
life?
in the Dolphin Stadium.
Maintenance?
You know,
Well, actually,
fly
I don't.
to Wakefest.
So it never gets old? It'll always
Well,
be in working
Dude, you have
order.
an
Well,
amazing.
but wait,
incoming-
hold on. You can't just fly in wherever you want. You have to ask permission.
So you got the pilot. He does all that stuff for you.
Yeah, but no.
You can fly into Mana and Wynwood.
Who do you think you are?
Make an entrance,
Who do you think you are?
make an
Nick
entrance at
Saban?
Wakefest.
Fucking all the tents go blowing away from your helicopter landing.
Hey, what happened to the party?
We're gonna land on the building.
People get chopped by the fucking blades.
Yeah, it's like the
Well, how big do you think your helicopter is going to be? That like a 5-foot person is going to get decapitated?
yeah,
How
many,
small is that helicopter?
It's like the one. It's like the Leonardo da Vinci bicycle spiral fan.
Gonna be
That's
the
right.
helicopter
How many
from
people
Jurassic
That's right,
Park.
pilot. Keep on fucking pedaling.
6 people.
Nice.
No,
okay.
it's gonna be the Jurassic Park helicopter.
6
when it's
people.
flying down.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, that's still.
Not including pilots.
How fast? Very fast.
I don't know, however fast
I don't know how fast a helicopter can go.
You better buckle up.
you get to work a lot faster.
But then you
Probably
could,
not.
every date that you take out, you could be like,
Just-
get into the
just taking off and
chopper.
landing. I don't know.
Okay, let me ask you guys.
All the pre-flight check.
Yeah, but your pilot takes care of that shit. You just fucking get out there when you're ready to go.
As your only source of income, would you rather earn 100 times every time you jog a mile?
100 times what?
You get 100. I'm sorry. As your only source of income, would you rather earn $100 every time you jog for a mile, or earn $500 every time you finish a liter of Coca-Cola?
500 for finishing a liter of Coca-Cola?
Yeah, but that's your only source of income.
Sure.
Or you jog or walk a mile and you get $100.
Cola, dog.
I'm going with Alex. Cola.
Nah, I'm doing the mile.
I'm doing the mile too.
Can it be Diet Coke?
No.
No, you got to get those calories. Yo, $500 for a liter of cola?
Yeah, but you'll die faster. You'll be addicted to it. You're gonna be wanting more money.
You'll have money, but you'll be dead.
But
Well, you think a liter of cola a day?
We'll do it for you, yeah.
Every single day?
Yeah.
1 liter of cola?
Yeah,
And,
I think.
but what if that's? I mean, you make your money and then you go running and you get some extra money.
Are you going to do that?
If this is my only source of income, probably not.
You're going to be like, nah, I'm going to chill.
I'll probably get really, really fucking rich really fast.
Yeah, enjoy those kidney stones.
Fuck it.
Let me ask you guys:
Gotta drink more fucking soda to pay for it?
Would you rather have $50 million or 50 guaranteed healthy, youthful-looking years added to your life?
More youthful than I look now.
You be the judge of that.
What's the first option? How much millions?
50 million.
Ooh, I'll take 50 million. Fuck
50
yeah.
mil.
I honestly would like 50 years of life.
I'll take the 50 million.
I would probably squander those extra 50 years. So I'll take the 50 million and squander that.
No, I wouldn't squander. I would leave it for inheritance money.
Can I have 25 million and 25 extra years?
No, 50 and 50. 50
man.
or 50.
Don't squanch it.
All right, I'll take the money.
Would you rather spend time with your family during the holidays or get a root canal?
I need one of those, so I'll take the root. I mean, are you giving? Like, are they giving them away?
You get one or the other.
I'll spend time with my family on the holiday.
I'm
See,
spending my time.
Actually, like
As
most,
I touch
most of
Tony,
my
listeners.
family.
Even deceased family members?
No, a live family, and you have to spend it with all your family members.
I'll
all
do
of
that.
them.
What
I
if we
do
can't
that
get them all in the same place, or is this already arranged for us?
It's arranged for you.
I already do this, so I'll take the family members.
I was touching Tony when I said that.
Where?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Not on the podcast.
And it's birthmark.
That's what you call it, huh, Tony?
Would you rather always wear loose pants? You never get to wear a belt. Or always wear loose shoes. And you can't say, I'm going to wear sandals. You can't wear sandals. You can't.
Loose pants with no belt?
No belt, yeah.
I could never wear a belt?
Never.
Or loose shoes?
Yeah.
What kind of shoes?
They'd be, I guess, like
Any shoe I put on is loose.
Your new Jordans.
But how loose?
size bigger.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine.
You can't wear extra socks. Two sizes bigger.
No, you said one. We're going with that.
2.
No, you said 1.
I'm the would you rather master.
What it
Point of
is.
it, though.
You're supposed to be nice. It's the end of the year.
Yeah, I already do that anyway, so I'll take the shoes.
I wear the loose pants so it feels like I'm skinny. Even though I'm
Yeah, there's a
not.
loose
I'm
pants.
always losing weight.
There's the loose
Oh
pants
my
make
god,
your
I would kill
thing
for that.
look
Tony
bigger.
would look like such a thug, just rocking his pants as he's sagging around.
I'm like from Limp Bizkit and stuff.
I have loose pants. Then it gives me an excuse. Hey, I have this fucking magic power, so I have to, like, my dick just keeps coming
oh
out.
yeah, sure, buddy.
Cups coming out?
Sure, buddy.
Is there a benefit to wearing the loose pants?
Nope.
Nope.
They're just loose and you can't wear a belt.
Would you rather only be able to eat spaghetti with spoons for the rest of your life? Or have every car you get into smell like terrible BO?
Oh no!
I love spaghetti, bro. I love spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
Only with a spoon.
But not with the spoon, bro.
One? Can I have 2 spoons?
With a spoon.
You just twirl the spoon around, you'll get the spaghetti around there. Don't worry about it.
No, fuck that.
I'll get the
I'll take the BO on the car.
Oh,
I cannot deal with spoons. I fucking hate spoons.
you don't know. You haven't
What kind of
smelled
spoon?
the
I think we should get into this now.
Yeah, I'll do
The wooden
spaghetti
spoon?
because I just wouldn't eat spaghetti anymore.
No, wait.
You would just
Tony.
give away spaghetti for.
You don't like spaghetti, dog?
Smell.
I like it fine, but
All right, hold on. When you say spaghetti, are we talking pasta at large or just literally strands of spaghetti?
Any type of spaghetti.
Sauce doesn't matter, but it's that type of pasta. So if I
Linguine, anything like that.
oh, so if I switch to like a linguine, then or fettuccine
No, it's
you can-
long.
or bow tie. What if I do bow tie?
No, it doesn't care.
You know, you can cut the fucking pasta with the spoon and just scoop it up. Like
Turn it
that.
into a bowl of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll only eat SpaghettiOs.
There you go.
It looks so weird when you go out to Carrabba's like that. And finally, would you rather be able to control the weather or control all animals?
The weather.
Yeah, I can make a lot of money off of controlling the weather. I'll do that. I could rule the world.
they would both be pretty cool. I think I might pick the. I don't know. I guess I'll be different. I'll pick the animals because it'd be cool to just like have animals do your bidding, like some kind of fucking weird like Ace Ventura mage.
I think I'd have to agree with that.
You know, and like
Go to work for me, elephant.
I was like, oh my god, he doesn't see it. So for those of you,
I got capped.
so for those of you who weren't here, JJ just got shot by a bottle cap from a bottle cap launcher.
The Cap Zappa.
I got capped.
And that brings us to our second beer of the night.
Where's the second beer of the night?
Someone opened it up.
all right, I think we'll do this one. It's Decadent Ales, Orange Cream Pop. So they're from New York, even though they brew their beer in Boston. And this is a double IPA brewed with turbinado, muscovado, and coconut sugars, whole vanilla bean, and orange zest. I haven't had this one, but this brewery does some funky stuff with IPAs. We had a French Toast IPA a couple months ago that they did, which was very interesting, but it was good. It tastes like French toast. Anyway, let's see how this one is.
All right, cheers.
Smells very good.
Oh wow, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's tasty. It's
You never would imagine to try something that's orange cream but sour.
I don't think it's sour.
This is just a regular IPA, Dave.
Yeah.
What you tasting, man?
I should have cleaned my cup then. That is a funky flavor I'm getting there.
You might still have some tea left over. No, this is like you could definitely like taste the IPA and like the hoppiness, but there's also the sweetness of the sugars and
Mine tastes floral.
the vanilla orange. It's a good. It's pretty balanced for such an odd combination, but I dig it.
So it's a delicious treatment.
Yeah.
Good job.
I approve. Yeah, I've been seeing Decadent around a couple more places now. It's cool to see them in distro. They've got some of their shit. They have the wild berry smoothie over at Arcade Aussie for you Miami folk. That's another good one. That's a double IPA.
JJ keeps looking over at me.
Yeah, I keep looking at you. I'm like, I don't trust you anymore.
I'm so nervous right now.
Shot me in the neck. You popped an artery.
How long was I aiming that at him, Dave?
It was a little bit. I'm thinking like, oh fuck. I don't know if you saw me. Like I was even squinting. Like fuck, that shit's gonna ricochet. Where's it gonna go?
Oh, it doesn't say the ABV of the beer.
Issa, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, I'm looking for the ABV.
Don't lie. You're looking for. You're trying to look for the penis in the artwork, aren't you?
Issa, yeah, topic.
8.6.
Oh, okay, very good. Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
So I was reading through some of the current events. I'm reading through some of the current events this week, and one of the funniest ones I thought was out there was a deer poacher got arrested, and he was ordered by the judge in Missouri to repeatedly watch the Disney classic Bambi for the whole year, every month, at least once a month for a whole year. He has to watch the whole movie.
They have laws against this.
Yeah.
Sounds like cruel and unusual punishment.
It's always interesting when you hear like a
unusual to kill a deer, you know?
No, it isn't. You get a hunting license. You go out there and you shoot a deer.
Yeah, it's like
He was poaching.
Yeah, that means he didn't have the license.
Yeah, he didn't have a license.
I'm sure he preferred to do that rather than serve jail time or pay a fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'll cut.
Which, by the way, in Florida, if you have a license and you accidentally see a roadkill or you accidentally roadkill a deer, you're allowed to take it with you.
I feel like that'd be counterproductive because doesn't the movie like start out with Bambi's mother getting shot and he'll be like, yeah, see, it's fine.
Spoilers.
Jeez.
I think we passed that window.
Now the fauna are gonna have a great time with all the other forest critters, learning how to grieve.
Yeah, really, and learning how to walk and stuff.
I don't know, but I would cut my veins if I had to see that movie every month.
Which veins would you cut?
The ones in my arms.
What direction?
I'll slice them.
Okay, that's
So the views
morbid.
of Issa do not reflect that of Beer Bros BS. Please do not cut your veins. Seek help.
We all love
Do
you.
not seek suicide.
Yeah, there's suicide
Not-
hotlines available.
Yeah.
Not a joking matter.
No, definitely not.
No.
Don't touch the mic, please.
Yeah. So I have a little topic for us tonight. So.
He just lowered the lights. In the room.
I was like, yo, it got sexy in here.
Setting the mood for what tonight?
Is this
Is this part of the
this
topic?
sexy or spooky? I don't know anymore.
It's a little bit of both.
I thought this was...
Okay, so for the listeners that didn't know, I have the Alexa enabled lights, and I just turned down my lights.
In the studio.
Spookily enough.
And then put them back on.
But you
And then
didn't
just
use
put it
Alexa, though.
It's
You
great,
just-
great podcasting.
Yes. It is great podcasting. If only you guys were here. Okay,
Very
so
illuminating.
what I have is Black Mirror is going to do an interactive episode. Later on this year, they just announced that they will somehow do something with social media and where it will affect the outcome of the episode. This is
They've
more.
had a few social media episodes.
Are they gonna fuck with your lights too, like during the episode?
Oh, that would be awesome.
That's where I thought we were going with this.
That would be awesome, but if they could, actually, that would be great if they
give
partner
them-
up with Alexa and they give Alexa
you want to give
permission.
them access to your lights?
Yeah, for added
show?
effects. Yeah,
Watching Stranger Things.
I would
and the
do
lights
that.
are flickering or something. You know, that'd be cool.
Or terrifying? But yeah,
I was going to say.
and also the thought of now they control your lights.
yeah.
Facebook
why-
controls everything else of our
Because
life.
you know,
Guess what? You need a new light bulb now.
yes,
Because they deactivated it.
you didn't pay your bills to Alexa. I'm shutting off your lights.
GE gets their revenge.
But
to
no,
modern age.
apparently they've done this before with Netflix with Puss in Boots. Trapped in
Excuse
Epic.
me?
Yeah, they actually had they list the viewers and you could choose your own adventure with Puss in Boots through your phone, and it's actually a pretty interesting format where it's like, remember any of you like the choose your own Destiny or choose your own path?
It's
like
called
book?
Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Yeah, I
Choose
used
your
to
own
have a
adventures.
ton of those as a kid.
Like,
Or
go to page-
second person, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Go to page 219 and then
If you do this, go to this page and go. If you do that,
and then it's like, oh, you die or
And
like,
sometimes Goosebumps had those too.
yeah.
they did.
I remember it was the carnival one.
Whenever
I
the
totally
Scholastics book fair would come to town, I'd feel like Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I'd get those goosebumps every time.
The current video games have that a lot. There's a lot of choose your own adventure games, by Telltale Games, no longer with us.
But it's interesting because it's an interesting format because Black Mirror is always like, oh, social media is so like awful. I just saw the episode where it's like you rape people.
So this is gonna have
You
to
rate or rape people.
This is gonna have to be a good episode because people are telling them what to do. So then they have nobody to blame but themselves if they're disappointed.
Exactly.
That's what they should have done for Lost.
So talking about Puss in Boots, I wasn't going to go next, but I'll jump in. So
That's interesting.
It's 2018, and we all have, other than beer, we have one thing in common: television. We all love television, and you're all just shooting each other. But before I go,
No, you should have seen that trick shot. I got it through the fucking the bars of the back of the chair, and I hit Tony in the crotch.
Hit him right in the nuts, right in the nuts.
okay, so let me
smells
ask you guys:
amazing.
quick poll. Somebody being hit in the nuts, funny or unfunny?
Funny.
Funny.
Hilarious.
Pretty funny.
With almost anything, really.
Yeah.
I like physical humor.
Oh, this brewery bottle cap.
I mean, if America's Funniest Videos is anything to go by, then those are the funniest videos. because
The
that's
authority on
that
funny videos.
That's entirely
Yeah.
that show.
Dan Labatard show loves them too.
Some people love them, some people don't. On the show,
How about you, Dave? How do you feel about
You know
it?
who doesn't love them? The people that actually get hit.
In the nuts.
I don't know. I can see either viewpoint.
A good nut hit is funny in retrospect.
I don't know. There's
As long as you
sometimes like
survive.
you cringe. I don't know if you've seen that video of that girl in the high heels
I mean,
walking and she
you
busts
cringe,
through-
but then you laugh about it after.
No, I know you've got to have seen that
Come
video.
on, we're gonna laugh about it right now, Dave.
Of that girl. Shoot him. Shoot JJ right now. No, in his crotch. His hands are up.
Show me your nipples, JJ.
You gonna shoot me in the crotch or in the nipples?
Nipples.
No, he wants to see him, but he's gonna shoot you in the crotch.
I want to look at your nipples when I shoot you in the crotch.
Oh no, bro! Don't do that. You shoot yourself in the face. It's like it didn't go off.
Say goodbye to your nipples, JJ.
That brewery bottle cap is too big of a caliber.
Okay.
Yes.
So
It'll forever bruise his nuts.
So in 2018, we had some new. Well, first off, let's give unfortunately some of the deaths that have occurred. Stephen Hawking, Vern Troyer, Anthony Bourdain, Aretha Franklin, Burt Reynolds.
Aretha, no.
Yeah. Avicii, and the man who had the greatest cameos, and some say his greatest cameo was the part he played in All of Our Lives.
Well, before you even say
Stan Lee.
that, oh man, I'm sorry to ruin that, Dave. Because I was gonna say, how about the rapper that dated Ariana Grande? I don't think you mentioned him, and he died.
Well, I didn't mention everyone.
Yeah,
that
rest
died.
in peace, that guy, because I don't know his name either.
Of course, there's also
Tom Petty died
George
too?
and
That was
Barbara
not
Bush.
That was last year.
Oh
was
fuck
last year.
yeah! Rest in peace to the Bushes.
and John McCain. I mean, there's some people I didn't list.
McCain, yeah.
Billy Graham. I didn't list everybody, but some of the ones that we talked about on the show.
You want to do the Stan Lee one again? Because I was touching.
Yeah. So, Stan Lee had all those cameos and whatnot, but some would say his biggest cameo is the cameo he played in All of Our Lives.
And more cameos to come, right?
Yeah.
Thanks,
They
technology.
recorded a bunch of them.
Fuck yeah.
But there are new TV shows that have premiered in 2018. Love and Hip Hop Miami,
Really? Who's on it?
January 1st. Trick Daddy.
Oh, shit.
Did I tell you about the time I met Trick Daddy?
No.
We were in front of J. Wakefield Brewing, and I look at him and I go, "Hey, anybody ever told you look like Trick Daddy?" And he said, "Yeah." And then I drove off.
And that was real Trick Daddy?
Yeah, and it was Trick Daddy. Swear to God.
Did you know it was him, and you were joking?
I realized it was him after I asked him. Then I was like, "Damn, that was a real dickheaded thing to do." Because the poor guy is suffering from lupus, so his
Yeah.
face doesn't look quite the same.
Oh shit!
Yikes.
I met him at King of Diamonds.
So I'm not funny. I'm just an asshole.
Good job.
We love you, Trick Daddy, if you're listening.
True story. I met him at King of Diamonds, and I was there for my brother-in-law's bachelor party, and I was just a few of us there, and we're like, "Oh man, it's Trick Daddy." I'm like, "Fuck, I love Trick Daddy." Even my mother knows some of his music. So my brother-in-law gets up. He's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." Comes back and goes, "Oh, hey, Trick Daddy wants to meet you." I'm like, "Fuck, you talking about?" He goes, "Nah, I didn't really go to the bathroom." So we go over there. Trick Daddy's surrounded by, like, I'd say, 15, 20 guys. It's just staring at us like, what the fuck are these two white guys going to do? My brother-in-law's an ex-army, 6'2", 6'3", so he's a big guy. I'm 6'6", bigger than everyone else there, but not bigger than 15 people. They surround us as we go in. He goes, "I hear you like my music." I'm like, "Yeah, man, big fan." He goes, "Your brother-in-law's a good guy. Thanks for listening to my music." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks. Keep making it." Gave me a dap, gave me a hug, walked out of there. Pretty cool guy.
Yep, I would say so.
He does love the kids.
Yeah.
Does it for the kids.
Also, new TV show, Black Lightning, Who is America, Disenchantment, Mayans MC, The Haunting of Hill House,
Yes.
Who is America was a good one.
Star Wars Resistance.
I wanted it to
Yes.
be better though.
What didn't you like about Who is America?
I don't know. I just thought it would like really like take down people and like really change people's.
Donald Trump is the
Mine's-
president. How do you take people down?
I don't know.
You have to leave voluntarily.
Yeah.
I'm not going to even say anything.
So, because we're not a political show.
Exactly.
There are shows in 2018 that came back. They were either a revival or reboot. Arrested Development, Roseanne, American Chopper, Charmed, Murphy Brown, Magnum P.I., Jersey Shore, Lost in Space. They all came back or got revived. Mm-hmm. Shows that were canceled or finally ended in 2018, Roseanne.
Womp womp.
The Librarians, Star Wars Rebels, Portlandia, Megyn Kelly Today, House of Cards, Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown. And
the
the
same
most
thing happened to Katie Couric, right? She went from being like a news anchor to having a daytime show, and then it tanks. Megyn Kelly went from being a news anchor.
Katie
to
Couric changed networks and
So did Megyn Kelly, no?
But she left because she kind of,
This is also true.
it was a different circumstance. And so most surprisingly, show that ended HBO World Championship Boxing.
Yeah, that was a big one. Also, Ash vs. Evil Dead finally they said that was the.
Pretty sure that got laughed off the show last time you brought it up. Talking of best ofs.
Show was awesome.
She's like, fuck you, dude.
Show's awesome. You haven't watched it then.
And that brings us to our next beer of the night.
Yeah, so this is the one Reyes brought.
This is Field of Kings by a collab by JWB and Mostra Coffee and Kings Brewing Company.
Company?
Company.
It does say King's Brewing Company.
Let me see.
Oh, Jose's gonna proofread it.
Holy shit.
You didn't mispronounce it. You just you just read it properly.
King's
Kind of
Brewing
like
Company.
Colonel's Clank.
The comedy of King's Brewing.
Company.
So you want to talk about it, Alex?
Yeah, this was an anniversary beer, I believe. Yeah, you want to talk about it, Alex?
the beer that
I gotta say, it was really freaking good, though. Really good beer, bro.
I like that he drank it all before fucking he talked about it.
Amazing beer.
Cinnamon and Mostra Coffee Imperial Churro Stout. It was brewed for, I believe, the Mostra Coffee anniversary. This was a King's Brewing Company release. And,
Almost spitted that out.
yeah, what do you guys think?
Don't they? Doesn't
good.
Wakefield also have the man with the golden
JJ really
churro?
liked the taste
Man with
of
the
it in
Golden
his nose.
Churro, yes. Man with the Golden Churro is another churro-inspired stout, which will be featured. Check this out. Beer Bros exclusive. Eating House JWB beer pairing dinner going down January 3rd. January 3rd, it's going down. Oh, nobody knows the date because the date's changed a few times, but now
I was gonna say it was
now it's January 3rd. Got to
The
keep
Wise
you on
King's
your
Day.
toes. Yeah, Wise King's Day. Churro stout, baby. What up?
That's, as we know, that's what Jesus ate when the three wise men.
They brought him churros. They brought him gold, frankincense, and churros.
I mean, that's what I would want if I were the savior.
True story. They never said that 3 men came, only that 3 gifts were given.
From Wise Kings.
Just that 3 gifts were given from men. They didn't
3
say
Wise
3
Kings
men.
didn't come from the east following a star.
this beer's fantastic.
Nobody
by the
really
way.
knows.
Didn't they steal like
My
money from
favorite
Saddam
Chico.
Hussein in
It's
the
really
movie?
good.
Those are different 3 kings.
So,
What type of frankincense exactly did they give?
so Alex, is this beer available in South Florida or?
No. This is this beer is actually yeah, this was brewed and canned in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Cucamonga.
True story. There are so many porn shot there.
That is
It's the Valley, baby.
You know that
That's where they
that's
do it.
where
That works out nicely with what I'm going to talk about.
I have to say that's one of my favorite names for a city.
Rancho Cucamonga.
that's where Craig's uncle is.
That one and Chattanooga.
Yeah, from the movie Friday.
I can't say it without laughing. Chattanooga.
Chattanooga is a good one.
Cucamonga.
I had a good laugh at Chattanooga's expense earlier today when I read it.
Chattanooga choo choo train.
What about like Titicaca?
Rancho Cucamonga.
Cucamonga.
I kind of figured somebody would be like Orlando.
They're all it's sexual and Beavis.
All right. Anyway, so it's the end of the year, 2018, which can only mean one thing: PornHub's 2018 data.
Yeah. Go stepmoms.
So yeah,
The year of the stepmom.
The year the stepmoms. That's awesome.
so PornHub, you know, they have their Insights blog, which, you know, talks about the trends and types of porn.
Because that's the only reason you go to Pornhub is just to read their insights.
Exactly. So visitors increased by 5 billion in 2018.
Wow, that's
They're
Jesus Christ.
totaling more than 33.5 billion visits in the year, for an average of about 92 million visitors.
Wait, how many visitors?
92 million. Up to 33.5 billion visits. So,
drop an amateur tape.
Yeah, we're in the wrong business there.
the most watched video of all time, still Kim Kardashian's infamous sex tape 195 million views.
Wow. And then Kim Kardashian's infinite sex tape to the tune of episode 69.
Of what show?
Beer Bros BS.
BS.
Here are the most searched for terms in 2018. Any guesses?
For what?
Stepmom.
What were the most search or the most frequent search terms?
Covfefe.
No, it's for Pornhub.
Yeah, Covfefe. I know what I said.
Not
Trump.
Covfefe.
Teen.
Trump.
No, but
The Grinch.
if you think about Trump, there might have been something related to porn.
There's a porn with the Grinch. I swear.
No, I know.
It's not Stormy Daniels.
It is Stormy Daniels was the number one search that defined 2018.
Nice.
Number 2 was Fortnite.
There's a Fortnite porn?
Evidently.
Are you so surprised?
Well, there is
Yeah.
porn.
There's Overwatch.
There's
Yeah,
porn
there-
where
yeah,
people
there's
are-
parodies for everything.
Wooden Rocket? Was it Wooden Rocket who did it? Is that their name?
Wood Rocket. Yeah.
Was there a special skin for this video?
It was all skin.
Exactly.
Number 3 is 4K. People searching for that 4K porn.
Ooh, do you want to see some of that in 4K though? Oof.
We got number 4 was romantic.
What about VR? What about VR porn? Is it in there? Did they make the cut?
5 trans, 6 outdoor, 7 tattoos, 8 Tinder,
The tattoo one was all JJ.
Probably.
10 was threesome, and number 9 was an interesting one, Bowsette.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What is that, Jose?
Of course, Jose knows what it is.
So what happened was that in one of the video games, the King Koopa's like crown, like the monsters take it, and then one of the Goombas took it, and it turned into a Bowser. So there's a fantasy like character that people made up in the internet that it's Peach steals this like item, and then she turns into Bowser. So she turns into Bowsette. So it's like a cross. It's a female Bowser, basically.
So Bowser with
What
tits.
happens to it?
Yeah.
gets-
Well, then the
She gets
internet.
plunged by Mario.
She
goes
to
down
the
her
casting
warp tour.
couch. She goes to the casting couch. She auditions for a job.
But she finds out later it wasn't
At
actually.
Gary G. Speedery.
It wasn't actually a casting job.
She goes on that pipe.
All right, so anyway,
Wait, that's Pac-Man. Wait, she died.
a couple more things.
So basically, just
That's not so bad.
So the country that visits Pornhub the most, highest daily visitors would be?
Russia.
Japan. Yeah, I would say Japan, but it's probably us.
It's the USA.
United States. Yeah.
USA.
And they call us prudes.
Followed by the UK, India, Japan, Canada, France, and Germany.
India.
Show us the vagine.
Boop. Bob and Vagine.
Visitors are lasting longer than ever before as well, as the
Stamina is up.
as the average time spent per visit grew by 14 seconds.
I don't think that's all work. I think that's just people looking for clips.
I think that's not the only thing that grew either.
2018 to 10. So the average visit duration worldwide is 10 minutes and 13 seconds.
All those lucky ladies that are avoiding these gentlemen on
And by
home
country,
using Pornhub.
the country
who
that
says that ladies don't also use Pornhub?
Whoa, feminist! We got a feminist here.
The views of Reyes do not reflect that of Beer Bros BS.
so the country that spends the longest time per visit on Pornhub, the Philippines, averages 13 minutes and 50 seconds, followed by South Africa, and then the U.S. Anyway,
Bronze, baby.
there's a whole bunch of details on Pornhub Insights. If you're curious, you can head over there and get all sorts of different breakdowns of categories, if that's to your liking. So you can get your wrap up of 2018 in the most important category there is.
Okay. And that's going to bring us, we got 2 more.
3 more.
Oh well.
Now we got the
Yes.
cigar, the goose.
That brings us to our next beer of the night.
Is that the cigar?
Oh, we're doing this one.
Was that a sentence?
Our Cicerone,
Zappa.
our Cicerone decided for us.
Yep. So this
So
is,
this is what Goose Island says.
This is only 16 ounces.
This is the
Keep that in mind.
Goose Island,
Talking to the mic.
the bourbon.
Talking to the mic, Issa.
Bourbon Scissorps.
Who brought this?
Way to cock block, Dave. Isa and Jose were having a moment, and you had to tell Isa to talk to the mic.
I'll talk to the mic.
Also a Pornhub.
No, you won't.
Also a Pornhub category.
People that swallow the microphones.
There's plenty of that on Pornhub.
And on Beer Bros.
So tell us about the.
Please follow us.
So Reyes, tell us about the beer.
Yeah, Reyes, you want to tell us about Issa's beer since you stole yours?
So this is the 2018 iteration of the original bourbon barrel aged stout, originally done as a beer in response to the pastrification of stouts. Stouts were becoming thicker and sweeter. The milk stout was a thing. And here these folks at Goose Island were like, hey, I think it was around like 98. We're like, hey, you know what we should do? We should throw this thing in a bourbon barrel. That'll dry it right out. And you get Bourbon County. And it's still a really good iteration to this day. They had their hiccup in 2015. Nobody knew if they were going to bounce back, but they're making more and more of it, and it's a quality product. Probably my favorite Anheuser-Busch product.
Yep.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Isa, you have anything to add?
To the beer that you brought? You could tell it's ABV if you like.
I mean, it's a great beer. Like the just the basic one is great. But
What year is
charge
this?
$25 a bottle for the vanilla ones and all those other different variations, and they keep the size the same.
Yep.
That's a little pricey.
No, that's
It's pricey, but it's
Getting
still
out of
good.
hand, though.
Yeah.
No, it's a good beer.
As they say, you get what
and
you pay
also
for.
The Black Friday beer also.
And also,
there you go.
it's prime. It's prime also for aging. I see a lot of people do verticals and
I got
accelerate
some.
for a
I
long
actually
time.
opened the 2014 Bourbon County barley wine last weekend, and was still drinking really good. The aromatics were incredibly boozy. It was fascinating as I was pouring it. I could smell the barrel, but when I tasted it, it was still super smooth, balanced. It's good.
Yeah, listeners can go back to a few episodes back and hear about some of these previous aged Bourbon County beers.
That's right.
This is a 15.2, by the way, percent.
So,
Good boy.
So yeah, to kind of shoot off with Tony, I didn't realize he was going to be talking about that tonight. We usually, I like talking about the best of awards, like what are our favorite things of the year, where last year it kind of dragged on a little bit. So I figured I'd shorten it up a little bit this year and throw in a bonus, as in the Porn Awards are coming up in a couple weeks. So
The AVNs?
yes, the AVNs, very good, Issa. You know your adult categories.
Spank, 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 spank.
I follow that BBW. I like, Jenna Castro. If you're listening, come over here on the show one day. I'd love to have you.
Send us your nudes.
On the show.
She doesn't have to send you the
No,
nudes
no.
so you can find them.
I don't
So-
care. Just send it, please.
So I found it interesting that they have some very interesting categories for the Porn Awards that, I was like, how's this a big factor to those who watch porn that oh man, I'm going to watch the Porn Awards. I hope it wins Best Art Direction in a porno film. I thought that was kind of interesting. But there's also
This
one
year's winner, her face.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, but it's actually set design and shit like that. But they also have categories.
These are the unsung heroes, JJ.
Yeah, exactly.
You could say they're fluffing each other's nuts.
Yeah.
Hey, the real heroes are the cameramen.
Yes.
If you've ever seen those, look that up, everyone. Enjoy that.
They get some action every once in a while.
Yeah, they do.
Unfortunately, yeah.
They're the unsung heroes and the unhung heroes.
that they are. So they also have categories that you would find in other film awards, such as Best Comedy. Well, you might ask, JJ, what entails, a best comedy in the adult film industry? Well, I'll tell you the one that almost ran away with all the awards at this previous AVNs. It was Jews Love Black Cock.
You gotta
What was it
finish
again?
the joke, bro.
The joke is.
It's the name, sorry. Jews Love Black Cock. One for Best Comedy.
What's funny about that?
I just thought it was
Is it true?
Oh no, you tell me. You tell me.
That's why you're laughing. I thought because you were also Jewish.
So, yeah, but anyway.
not as Jewish.
I was adopted. It doesn't count.
So Tony's the only one that likes black cock.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
So, since it...
So, would you rather have a root canal or spend?
No. rather spend time with your family or the Blackhawks?
Big black cocks with pearly white cum. Yes.
Come clean. Damn it. Anyway.
Great choice of words, JJ.
So, they also have categories that have gained popularity over the years that they didn't feature previously, like best parody, which we've covered previously on our episodes. Strokemon was a big one. And this year's big winner, and with the most awards at the AVNs this year, was Justice League Triple X, an Axel Braun parody. So I'm not too familiar with it, so you guys can look it up and do the research who Axel Braun is. I don't know what correlation that is with the actual Justice League film or characters. So
Not affiliated with DC Comics.
So, and of course, you have all your other favorites. But real quick, for everybody, what was your actual favorite movie of the year? Not porn, if you want to throw that in there too. Favorite movie of the year?
Probably either Avengers Infinity War or Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2. I would have to say.
Infinity War, and honestly, I'd say this year I have seen it 25 times.
Was Guardians 2 this year?
No, that was the year before.
Oh.
This year was Black Panther.
Oh, Black Panther was really good too.
Black Panther, yeah. Wakanda. I have a little Wakanda cat.
There you go. You guys
Wakanda
got any
cat,
favorite movies that you saw this year?
Well, this year was the year of the movie pass, so I saw quite a few.
You
movies.
saw quite a few.
It was.
I agree. I saw a lot of movies of the movie pass.
Before, did you ever get Cinemia?
I'm about to cancel Movie Pass now. Have you seen all the restrictions they've put? Now it's a curated list, which is the nice way of saying you don't get to see shit.
I'm telling you,
Still
Cinemia.
haven't canceled it?
Nah, man. I was saying
I left that
Cinemia,
place a long time ago.
$15 a month, 3 films, whatever theater you want. You want to only go Cinebistro? Cinebistro, 3 films, $15 a month.
That's not bad. So some of my
No
favorite
blackout?
movies of the year are 8th Grade, directed by Bo Burnham. It's a story of a little 8th grade girl going into high school in her last month, and it's all kinds of emotions and stuff, and she's coming to you. It's good stuff.
This isn't your topic, right?
It might as well be.
No, yeah, we gotta get to another beer before that.
Let's get to it. Let's
do the next beer.
Let's do like ducks and get this bread.
Yeah. Drink up, guys.
Duck, Duck, Goose.
Next beer.
Island.
Mission Impossible Fallout was actually surprisingly good. It wasn't.
I liked it a lot, actually.
I like the Gerard Butler movie, Hunter Killer.
Yep.
I like that one too.
A great Fear Factory song.
Looking back at this whole movie past history thing, I saw a lot of garbage movies. A lot of fucking garbage movies. Creed 2 was really funny. And
Was it meant to be funny?
No, it was super cheesy, but it was also like everything you wanted in a Rocky movie. Terrible plot holes and all.
Yeah, I heard it was not so good, Al. So, all right. There you go. And there was your 2018/Porn Awards. So I had to throw it in there. Read that the other day. It cracked me up.
So now we're on our penultimate beer of the night.
Ooh, that's a hot word. That was the hot word for this year. Penultimate.
No, you know what I just dropped the other day? Antepenultimate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. 2019 word of the year coming up.
So what would be the word for the third to last thing?
I think you just start adding antes at that point.
Anti. Yeah, okay.
It's kind of like great grandpappy.
All right, Jose. What about this beer? Tell us about it.
Okay, so this is Carador Club.
Is it?
Yes. Criminal Commission? I think it's the Carador.
Colonel Commission?
It's from
Criminal Commission.
Colonel Commission?
9-time member.
Named after New Orleans, which we were at the bachelor party for earlier this year for Tony. Congratulations
That's
on
right.
getting married
Oh,
this year.
2018 was awesome.
And Jose, congratulations on your masters.
And my baby, I know.
Your kid,
The
yeah.
baby. Get that first pour. Thank you.
So as I'm pouring out this beer, this is
Little does Isa know that was the third
You can
pour.
still read it, dude.
this is
that was like the fourth because he also got Sonia's.
this brewery with Bottle Logic, which we had also previously. It's a rum barrel aged Imperial Stout with vanilla, cinnamon, and banana.
Can I have a little
Forgive me
more?
if I'm wrong, but Bottle Logic, isn't that out of the same neighborhood as the Bruery of earlier podcast fame?
It would be. They're both like Orange County.
All right. Is it Orange County or Anaheim?
Anaheim.
That's what the... Oh, excuse me, Jose.
Go Ducks!
Anaheim.
Are they both in Anaheim? I don't know.
Ducks fly
Orange
forever.
County.
Orange County. But Anaheim is in Orange County, right?
I mean, it's near Bourbon County.
Ah, yes.
So what do we think of this banana fucker?
I don't know. I'm not getting a lot of banana. I'm getting like the
I wonder
rum, and it's like a really like sticky beer.
I wonder why would they add banana?
Oh, man, this is Banana Foster's, baby. Woo! It's a little hot, though. It's flambeing. It's flambeing on the back of my tongue.
So wait, is it banana or is it platanito?
Also found on
Maduro.
PornHub.
I think it's more like platanito maduro.
Yeah, that's what they're going for. man.
Is it?
It's
banana
fucking
Foster.
delicious is what it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
That-
some-
it's like desserty banana.
You find a bottle of this, get it, run,
Run
Don't
as
look
fast as you
back.
can.
and don't look
Because we're
back.
coming
Get it.
after
It's
you.
a Catador, you know. I don't think they can get any more.
You can find one from somebody and get it and run. Don't look back.
Yeah.
Like what you do when you get your good gourds.
You say,
You buy it.
Give me
you
that
just
Catador,
run, you know,
motherfucker.
What are you talking about? They have them all over.
No, you hoard them. You buy them and you just run for them. You
They
buy all of them.
They have them.
No, one time I told you where they were, and you just bought all the freaking stock.
So you couldn't get it. That's the only reason I did it.
That's why.
At that one time. Like you
It's
said.
happened several times.
So you got a topic for us, Alex?
He's rolling
No.
into it.
I don't know, man. What do you guys want to talk about?
What was your favorite beer from all the beers we had this year?
I mean, I'm gonna need a list. No, man, it's been a good year. I'm really excited for Wakefest. Hence the shirt.
Hell
Wakefest. Get your
yeah!
Tickets now. Use the promo code the King 5. This is the cheapest you're gonna get it. Hurry up and get it before January 1st.
You sure you're not going to get a promo code for Beer Bros BS?
Nah, but Beer Bros can push that King 5 though, and then we could take that money and we could put it towards new stuff if we win. But we have to win, and we can win with your support, listener. PBS.
Is there a
did you say
competition?
new stuff or nude stuff?
Is there a competition? I don't know.
I wasn't
Wink.
sure. So for those of you who weren't there was a slight, subtle wink. Let's just add an
It was an
asterisk to that.
inaudible wink.
Yeah.
Just like my inaudible lights.
Yeah, nobody noticed it or anything.
Wink.
And that brings us to our final beer of the night then.
Alexa, turn off the lights.
No, don't do that. No, very excited.
So we are
Alexa, turn on the
now
lights.
recording in the dark because Jose
got
had
shot?
his
Somebody just John Wilkes Booth. And he let out a death rattle from his ass.
I was gonna say, was it the beer cap or the fart?
Speak into the mic. Speak into the mic.
it is pitch black in this room right now.
I can't see shit, dude.
The only thing I see
Speak
are
into
the
the mic,
lights
my
coming
son.
from the soundboard.
This is the perfect ambience.
This is a perfect opportunity. This is
To bomb.
encapsulating the show right now.
Of course,
what happens in the dark will come to the light.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to open up. Oh, there we go. I found my beer. There we go. So while you guys pour this motherfucker out, I'll tell you about it. This is from Hidden Springs. Some good ass fucking brewers up in Tampa. This is called Rusting Brunch Face, which really gave Jose a chuckle. This is a Berliner with cocoa nibs, coffee, and hazelnut. So not your typical Berliner. Going for a desserty Berliner. Comes in at 5%. This was a pretty limited release. Tony was nice enough to bring this down when he did his last voyage to Tampa. And so it's a collaboration with Local Cuisine and Ginger Beard Coffee. What you fuckers think of this shit?
It's very interesting.
It's hard to pull off the Berliner that's desserty, which is now a trend.
it is like clear. When I said, "Oh, coconut hazelnut," I thought it was going to be a stout, but
No, it's a
Like,
Berliner, and it's got the kind of like little tart finish of a Berliner, but you also get the coffee and a little hazelnut. It's interesting. It's kind of like we had two kind of strange takes on traditional styles. You know, we had the IPA with the orange creamsicle treatment, and then this one it's like a sour with the coffee and cocoa hazelnut stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, those folks over at Hidden Springs, man, they're always doing some wild stuff, kooky flavor combinations and styles that you wouldn't expect, pushing the boundaries. And I think they always do a good job of hitting those flavor notes that they're looking for, the adjuncts. Yeah, and good. I like their artwork. It's always cool.
So let me ask you guys: in 2018, what burned your bacon?
Oh, for the whole year?
Parking tickets in Wynwood, bro. They don't fucking step that shit up big time. It's terrible. Fucking getting parking tickets everywhere. They changed the zone. So it used to be like one zone. They turned it into like 6 zones. Now it's a zone every goddamn street. So it's not like, oh, I paid for all day parking. I'm going to just hop around the neighborhood. No, you got to like fucking can't really do that no more.
That's why they do that.
You could always walk around the neighborhood.
Hey, but that's showbiz, baby.
There it is.
yeah.
Nah.
But sometimes it'd be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
I was saying about every time we come to the studio, it's very annoying. I come from the Turnpike for the listeners, so I get off at 41st, and it's got its own lane. Which,
yes, the 41st.
Yeah. Wait. Now, wait. Hear me out. So,
why don't you go to the Palmetto?
Because the Turnpike's right by my house, and it's way quicker.
So you can get to the 836 and you get to the Palmetto.
What do you know about the Don Shula Express?
No, well, this time I did it because I went to MIA first. So, for those pre-show beers, of course. But I'm saying, like, in every city I see
I didn't know
shit.
Sonia was on the podcast.
What? Anyway.
What do you know about a Mystic 9 Bond Shula?
Yeah. So, fucking... every city I go to, they have some sort of an expressway that gets off on a major street, and it has its own lane as you exit off the fucking expressway, so you don't have to stop. You just go right onto the fucking road. But what always happens? Someone fucking stops to fucking look, even though they have their own fucking lane, and it has signs that says, proceed, you have your own fucking lane.
Like on Kendall Drive.
They're scared, bro.
Yeah. Well,
because they drive around in Miami, they know shit could happen.
Exactly.
No, but it's got fucking...
Hey, in Miami,
Muslim has
you
barriers.
either crash into someone or you get crashed into, baby.
It do be like that sometimes.
Whatever. Fucking ain't no stop sign. You fucking go, and that burns my fucking bacon for 2018.
All I have to say is that Pitbull covered Africa by Toto for the Aquaman soundtrack.
Really?
Fucking way.
That never really happened. That's just a urban legend.
That was fake, dude.
No, that really happened.
The
wanna
Rains
hear
of
it.
Africa.
Did you actually listen to
prove
it?
this to us?
Rains of Africa.
You really heard it, Tony?
I really did.
Will you play it for us
No,
after?
Just
It's
to,
an urban
just to hear
legend.
how terrible it is.
So you'll play it for us after,
No.
please. You know what really burns my bacon is when JJ goes, "Burns my bacon."
You know you like doing it.
Issa, what burned your bacon this year?
Construction does not fucking end here. It's getting worse and worse, and there's more traffic and more construction. It just doesn't end. I feel like I want to move out of Miami already.
Oof. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, and that burns my bacon.
$5. Pay up, bitch. Royalties.
Yep, royalties.
Jose, what burned your bacon this year?
Spoons. Fuck spoons.
Like spooning?
No, not spooning.
Wooden spoons?
Trying to eat fucking spaghetti with a spoon.
Spoons or plastic spoons?
Whenever you get like fucking
sports.
spoons, and it's like, oh, I got a good meal, and then it's like, here's a spoon, fucker.
Or a spork?
How do you feel about a spork?
Sporks are halfway there.
No, they suck.
How do you feel
But they
about
suck.
milk steak?
Milk steak? What is that?
Milk steak.
Milk steak. You never had a milk steak?
No.
Is that a utensil?
It's a staple.
We're talking about utensils.
It's a staple in Charlie Day's diet. It's a staple, Issa.
A staple.
He doesn't know what a staple is.
What a staple is, but it's
What's a staple, Issa?
It goes in a staple? Duh.
tell us, Issa,
It was
what's
a
a
stapler,
staple?
duh.
talking about the stick with the little forks in it at the end. What are you talking about? We're talking about cooking utensils.
Come on, bro. We're talking about cooking.
We need context.
No, wait.
We need context here.
You don't eat with cooking utensils, Issa.
No, we're talking about
Talking to the
utensils.
microphone, fuckface.
We're talking about utensils.
I'm talking about eating utensils.
Utensils?
And I'm talking specifically about spoons. The only thing that
Not
goes with
me,
spoons
you're
losing
is
my
fucking
mind.
cereals and ice cream. That's it. No. Not lies.
Okay, so ice cream and what else?
And
Cereal.
lies.
And spaghetti.
What about soup? You eat soup with a fork?
No, straw. You have to drink it with a straw.
No, and also
He picks
soup.
up the bowl.
Some soups.
What about chili? Is chili
Yeah, I
a
was going to
soup?
say a chili.
Chili a soup?
Is cereal a soup?
Cereal
tech-
is not a soup.
Yes, it is.
No, it has no vegetable broth.
All right, hold on. If cereal is a
Neither does
if
chili.
cereal is a soup, what about yogurt and granola? Is that a soup?
No, it's too thick.
Oh, what about chowder, bro? Chowder is pretty thick.
No.
You ever had the chowder at Flanagan's?
Who the fuck has chowder at Flanagan's?
Trust me, only
This
those who
guy
know.
right here.
Only those who know. If you
Shit
know,
is
you
like,
know.
I don't want that.
Look, there's only one thing you don't order at Flanagan's, and it's the pasta. Everything else is a
What?
no. I swear to God.
I fucking disagree completely.
They have
and this is coming from the metal chef. You just lost all chef credentials.
Yo, no, I disagree.
He's a metal
Everyone
cook.
knows.
He's a metal cook now.
The metal line cook.
No. That-
the soup.
Keep talking, you'll be promoted.
Only thing
He's a
you
soft
don't
rock
get
chef
at
now.
Flanagan's-
Metal
Now he's a
sous chef.
fried chef.
The only thing you don't get at Flanagan's is the pasta.
why?
Metal sous chef. As
Bro, you don't go to a Cuban restaurant and get
Metal
fucking
sous
pizza, dog. Like,
Wait, Monte de Oca?
Flanagan's-
metal sous chef is asking
exactly.
why.
Exactly, Jose Montes de Oca, bro. Do you like that pizza?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my God.
He's like, fuck, everyone's
You like
going
Cuban
against me.
pizza?
I fucking hate Cuban pizza.
You don't like
I
Polo
think it's the
Norte
wor-
pizza?
I think it's the worst pizza, man.
Nah, I agree with that. I think Cuban pizza.
So what's your favorite pizza? And don't tell me Chicago style.
Actually, yeah, bro. I fucking love
Bro,
that.
that's a fucking soup.
Illuminati's.
That's a fucking soup right there.
Illuminati's
It's a
is
fucking
great.
casserole, and I don't care.
It's a
I
fucking
don't care.
soup. With
It's a cheese soup.
Like
It's a cheese soup.
French
It's-
onion with like fucking burnt cheese on top.
It's reverse French onion. It's a fucking thick ass layer of cheese covered in a little bit of soup.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll take that.
It takes fucking 45 minutes to cook.
That it does, yeah. Don't show up hungry.
Giuseppe's pasta at
It's-
Flanagan's is a shit. Get it?
No, it's not, man. No. You know what's good at Flanagan's?
The ribs.
Right, the ribs.
Everything else.
No.
No, you know what's awesome at Flanagan's?
fried-
The
And
rockin'
free wings.
the rockin'
Yo,
rib-
the wing
Rib
with
rolls, with a purchase
Rib
of a
rolls.
pitcher.
the fucking rockin' rib rolls. You get that for $3.
That's better than
and
the
it's a whole
ribs.
goddamn meal.
Nobody talks about the pasta, bro.
I've never had pasta. I freaking
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
Every time I go there,
Like, you
I
know
get
what?
Ribs.
I'm
Or
hungry
a
for some
Philly
pasta.
cheesesteak.
Let's go to Flanagan's tonight.
No,
And
no, but
order
I have to go
fucking
there a lot.
pasta. Wow.
Yeah, you get
You're
pasta.
having
You go
a
to
bad night.
go to an Italian place.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get
their
pasta
ribs are
at
overrated.
Flanagan's.
I'm going to go to Olive Garden and order the ribs.
Yeah. We'll get a steak at Olive Garden.
Go to Olive Garden,
Oh, bro,
get the sushi.
you get pasta.
No, you go to a Cuban restaurant and you order sushi. Oh, God help you.
I'm gonna go to that Mexican restaurant and get that chicken tikka masala.
I once, no lie,
That burns his bacon.
I ordered a fucking Mexican burger in Athens once. It was a burger with fucking black beans on top of it. Straight up put black beans on it. That was it.
That's hilarious.
Worst burger of my life.
Unbeknownst to you, it was also a black bean burger.
It was all, just black beans all throughout.
The burger itself was black beans.
It was black bean cheese. Ooh.
So I want to thank you all for listening. I want to thank you guys for being here. 2018 we made it another year.
Well, some of us made it.
We love you, listener. Keep hanging on.
Hashtag power rankings.
I'll never serve you this podcast with a spoon.
Dan just dropped in the power rankings, by the way.
We're trying to be subtle. Good job, Lisa.
Don't forget to send your comments and questions to Facebook, Twitter,
Like, where's
Instagram.
Jesus Christ.
Send us your nudes.
Where's Dan?
Where's Dan? Hashtag where's Dan?
If you
Dan
see Dan,
fucked up.
if you see Dan, please tweet at us.
Let us know he's okay.
Hashtag where's Dan?
Tell him to play the episode for him because
Hashtag
he doesn't
please share
listen.
your location for 1 hour, Dan.
Tell him we miss him.
We
and
miss
we
you,
hope
Dan.
he's safe.
Whatever you're going through, we're
Until
here
next
for you.
year, 2019, Dan. Hoping to see you in January.
Don't forget to send your nudes to nudes@beerbrosbs.com
Or directly to Reyes.
or
I
nudes
think
at
the
nudesbros.
who was the only person to send us nudes this year? Was it Fredo Pesos?
Yeah, I was going to say it was Alfredo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your nudes.
Shout out to Beer Jedi Fredo Pesos doing the trivia over at Union.
Yep.
Keep those nudes coming, buddy.
What the fuck? We're in the dark again. Fuck you, man.
Don't forget you can find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. Follow us on, and tell your friends to follow us. If you do, let us know that you do that. We're on everything ranging from YouTube, Spotify, Podcast Addict, SoundCloud, and iTunes, and more. Thanks for listening. I'm Dave the Big Librarian.
Jose.
JJ the Metal Chef.
You got Alex the King Alapata wishing you a safe and happy, prosperous new year.
It was Isa, Master Yoda, 1724. Find me on Instagram. Master Yoda, 1724.
And plenty of fish.
Tinder, Bumble, OK Cupid,
Okay, Cupid.
And Grindr.
and
MetalDatingHeads.com.
and
Swap
Farmers
rock,
Only.
please.
Tony, top that.
I'm Tony the Craft Beer Cooler.
All right, good night, guys. Happy New Year. Cheers.
Happy
Cheers.
holidays.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.